Italy 5, North Macedonia 2. Let's get into it. Hello, welcome to On My Head Son. I hope you're all well. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. So this video is all about, well, Italy. They found their scoring boots last night. They beat North Macedonia 5-2 with goals from Damian, 2 from Chiesa, 1 from Raspadori and 1 from El Shawari. What a, well, actually a bit of a nervy display in the mid part of the game when Italy were 3-0 up. Then North Macedonia came back with 2 quite decent goals actually, and it was a bit nervy there until Italy got the 4th and then later the 5th. Has Spalletti found that magic ingredient to get Italy firing on all cylinders, to start scoring decent goals? Let's face it, Italy playing North Macedonia the last couple of years hasn't been really that great. And a country like North Macedonia, you would think, well, Italy should be beating them quite convincingly. Just like England were playing last night against Malta. And they beat them 2-0. But what a dull affair that was. And many of the fans and pundits and media outlets are kind of bemoaning, well, you know, that performance from England was terrible. And this is what Italian fans have been saying for the longest time as well. It's just not good enough when you should be putting away teams that really should be beaten quite convincingly. Now, if we talk historically about Italy, right? Italy have never been the greatest, most prolific goal-scoring nation. We know that. The 1-0s, the 2-1s. The 2-0s. That's pretty much how Italy have always played the game. Occasionally they go on a little festa and you know, just deliver with a bountiful harvest of goals, but most of the time it's 1-0s, 2-1s, 2-0s. But what Italy have always been able to do is be resolute in defence, have a strong midfield, resolute in defence, and then just keep the opposition at bay with the 1-0 lead, with the 2-0 lead. Being able to defend that 1-0 lead, right? That's what Italy's foundation was based upon. But in recent years, what's happened is that they still haven't been able to score that well, but their midfield and defence, and as I like to say, there's been a generational gap in the quality in defending and also in midfield. Now, take out of that the Euro 2020 win, which is actually in 2021, of course, for COVID, Italy failed to qualify for 2 successive World Cups. And it looked very much on the cards they were going to fail to qualify for this Euros. Now they're sitting 2nd in the table with 13 points, level with Ukraine, with a better goal difference, and all they need to do now is secure a draw to qualify for the Euros. Can they do it? This game comes on Monday. But it was really good to see goals coming from all over the park. It was slightly concerning that Jorginho, when Italy got a penalty in the first half, he fluffed his lines there, didn't score. And this is about, in the fine margins, taking those opportunities. It was also a little bit concerning that North Macedonia were able to come back at Italy with 2 very decent goals, especially the second goal was just an absolute screamer. So where does this leave Italy? Well, yeah, this could be regarded as a bit of a flash in the pan, especially where we consider the recent performances against North Macedonia. Now, against Ukraine, you would hope that Italy would go out there and win. Now, win 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, at least come away with a win. If they can get a draw, that's all they need. Well, maybe the mindset will be that's all they need to do. Now, as we know, Italy, for the most part, when they go to a major tournament, they do tend to do quite well. It's been very rare. It's probably been on 3 or 4 occasions where they haven't made it out of the group stage. And usually what happens, as we know, if you're an Italian fan, they win a tournament, then the next tournament they're absolutely dire. But Italy fans have been unfamiliar waters of late because of those 2 failures to qualify for the World Cup. Now they're just about going to scrape into the Euros, hopefully, with a draw or a win against Ukraine. So that means there won't be a seeded team in the Euros. They're likely to be in a tough group, so it may not be that great for them in the Euros either. But do we have faith in Spalletti now? Ex-Napoli manager who took them to the Scudetto last season. But do we have faith in Spalletti to drive Italy on to glory, to winning ways, to more convincing ways, to more goals, to play the kind of football that Napoli were kind of used to last season? I've got a feeling that we have. It's taken them a couple of games to see where Italy are at, see where the players are. He's brought in a couple of extra players, giving them recalls and giving them their first experience of the squad. But it does seem as if, on the basis of this performance against North Macedonia, which has kind of been a bit of a bogey team for Italy, let's not mince our words here, but it does seem that Italy could be on the return. It could be that we're back to winning ways, back to convincing winning ways under Spalletti. Let us know your thoughts. But I'm feeling a lot more buoyant today, as you can tell, after the win last night. I was watching two screens last night. I was watching some boxing, but I was also watching the football. In fact, I was also watching the England game as well. Well, I watched it a little bit for 5 minutes, but I was always, you know, watching the Italy game, of course. So I had my mission control here, 3 screens going, and it was absolutely incredible. It's actually incredible to be happy about watching Italy play and not be frustrated. And I got to tell you, not having my mother phoning me up after the game, screaming and shouting down the phone at me, saying how bad Italy are. So it's all very nice that she's happy, I'm happy, the rest of the Italian fan base are happy, I'm sure. But we got to get a result against Ukraine on Monday. Let's see how that goes. But for now, 5 goals in our favour against a bogey team. I will take that all day long. Let us know your thoughts on Italy's chances of qualifying now, and also under Spalletti. Are we going to have goal festas every game? And how do they fare their chances in the Euros? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And all I can say is, Forza Italia! Catch you again. Bye now.